Hello, welcome back to another video. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a couple of years now, you'll know that I mainly do bikepacking trips and races and do loads of bike checks and gear checks and things like that. And I always get asked lots of questions about the gear I'm using and sometimes specific items. So I've decided to, in addition to those videos, start adding some more tech-focused videos to the channel, and also I'll start doing some reviews about certain bits of equipment as and when I do races. But I'm going to start with a question I got asked quite a lot about the Atlas Mountain Race, and that was, what was the body warmer I was using during the race? And the answer is, it's this. So this is a new body warmer from Albion, and it's called the Albion Primaloft Active Evolve body warmer. Now, it's a bit of a mouthful, but essentially the body warmer is made from the Primaloft Active Evolve fabric, and as you can see, it's kind of like a fleecy grid type fabric. Now, this is actually very similar to the Polartec Alpha insulation, and I've used that for probably 5 or 6 years now in garments from other brands, and I find it's excellent at moving moisture from your body outwards and gives you really good insulation during the colder weather. And this is basically Albion's version of that kind of garment. Now, the key thing about most other brands is that they use the insulation within an existing garment. There's normally a layer over the top. However, Albion have put it together in its component parts. So essentially you can buy the active layer as it is, like this, and then you can layer it under other garments, such as I use the Pertex gilet or the rain jacket, just to add a bit of warmth to existing layers. And the beauty of it is that when you get too warm, you can take that layer off, and then you've got a more breathable layer. So I use this a lot in Morocco, and quite often we were up high elevations, even though it was sunny. And relatively warm. The wind was quite cold. There was snow on the high Atlas, and the wind was blowing across, just making things cold. And I found this just slows down the rate of that the heat kind of left your body. So I ended up wearing it pretty much non-stop during the race, aside from the hottest days. But it's also been quite a good piece here in the UK in the winter and spring, and I've been using it out on my rides. So this is a pretty good example of how I'd be wearing the gilet. So 7 degrees, nice and sunny, as you can see. I'm out for a 4-hour ride, and when I started it was only 3 or 4 degrees. So it's not full winds kit, but it's not really spring kit yet. So I've got the gilet on underneath, and then the Pertex gilet over the top, just to trap the heat in. And when it gets warm later on, I'll take this layer off. All right. Well, it's a lovely spring day. So next sort of layering move is take off the Pertex gilet, and then I've just got the active layer on over the top. Getting quite warm. This just lets a bit of wind through, and I'll just let the sweat kind of drain through. The nice thing is it kind of draws the sweat out of the lower layers, and helps dry everything out, so you don't finish in a big sweaty mess. So yeah. It's kind of an example of how I use this. You can also use it under a rain jacket if it's a bit colder. I've done that a few times as well. Obviously that just keeps a bit more air in your sleeves and stuff. Yeah, really versatile piece, and one that's going to be in my jersey pocket, my bikepacking bags for many a ride going forward. So that's how I tend to use this layer. So a few more details. As you can see, it's really quite packable. So it rolls up, very small, fit in a jersey pocket, easy to put in a bikepacking bag or anything like that. And it's actually 75 grams for the medium size. This is the medium that I use. Obviously a little bit heavier or lighter either side for the other sizes. Made from recycled polyester, it is a man-made fabric. The only downside with that, it does get a little bit smelly over time, unlike say like a natural fabric like merino. But you know, if you wash it often enough, it's okay. And it costs £90, available on the Albion website. So yeah, you can buy that there. There is also some other products coming later in the year using this fabric. I won't give too much away now, but just keep an eye out for that. For those, they're going to be coming out soon, and I'm certainly looking forward to those. Hopefully I can put them through their paces at the Silk Road Mountain Race later this summer. But in the meantime, this is going to be a staple of my bikepacking kit list from now on. So yeah, go to the Albion website, check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this kind of content. Let me know if there's anything specific that you'd like me to talk about in future videos. I've got a load of product coming to test in my next event, which is the Tracker Adventure, which is a 540k gravel race around Girona. So hopefully it's going to give a good platform for me to be able to really put some gear through its paces and then give an honest opinion on how they perform. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.